Abraham Lincoln, a name forever etched in history as a symbol of freedom, unity, and perseverance. Born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky, Lincoln's life began in humble surroundings. His parents, Thomas and Nancy Lincoln, worked hard on the frontier, teaching young Abraham the values of honesty, determination, and compassion.
Growing up in poverty, Lincoln had little access to formal education, yet his curiosity was boundless. By the light of a fireplace, he devoured every book he could find: the Bible, Shakespeare, Aesop's fables, building a foundation of wisdom that would guide him through life's greatest trials. As a young man, Lincoln worked as a farmhand, rail splitter, and flatboatman on the Mississippi River. These early experiences exposed him to the world beyond the frontier and to the cruel reality of slavery, which would shape his moral convictions in the years to come.
Lincoln's honesty and work ethic earned him the nickname Honest Abe. Drawn to law, he studied tirelessly on his own and became a respected lawyer in Illinois. In the courtroom, his sharp intellect and plain-spoken eloquence won him admiration
His
and
political
trust.
journey began in the Illinois state legislature and later in Congress. But it was during the Lincoln-Douglas debates of 1858 that he captured the nation's attention. Arguing passionately against the expansion of slavery, Lincoln declared that a house divided against itself cannot stand. His words echoed across the country, setting the stage for his rise to national leadership.
In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected the 16th President of the United States. His victory, however, ignited a storm. Southern states, fearing the end of slavery, seceded from the Union. The nation was torn apart, and Lincoln found himself at the helm of a country on the brink of destruction. With the outbreak of the Civil War in 1861, Lincoln's leadership was tested as never before. He faced immense challenges: a divided cabinet, staggering casualties, and a war that seemed unwinnable. Yet through it all, he remained steadfast in his mission to preserve the Union and uphold the principles of liberty.
On January 1, 1863, Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, a bold and moral declaration that freed enslaved peoples in the Confederate States. It transformed the war into a fight for human freedom and justice. Lincoln once said, "If slavery is not wrong, nothing is wrong." His conviction gave new meaning to America's ideals.
Later that same year, at the dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Lincoln spoke just 272 words, but those words would define a nation. "That government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth." The Gettysburg Address became a timeless reminder of the American promise. By 1865, after years of bloodshed, the Union finally prevailed. Lincoln's vision of a united America was restored. He called for reconciliation, not revenge, urging the nation to bind up its wounds and move forward together in peace. But just days after victory, tragedy struck. On the evening of April 14, 1865, Abraham Lincoln was shot by an assassin while attending a play at Ford's Theater. He died the next morning, and the nation wept. The man who had given his life to preserve the Union and free the enslaved was gone.
Today, Abraham Lincoln stands as a beacon of hope, the great emancipator who proved that compassion and conviction can overcome division and despair. From the log cabin to the White House, his journey reminds us that greatness is not born of privilege, but of purpose.
Abraham Lincoln's legacy lives on in every ideal of freedom, every struggle for equality, and every dream of a more perfect union. He showed the world that true leadership is not about power, but about principle. His life remains a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit and the promise of America.